Hi, Emmanuel. Welcome to South Florida.
Thank
Uh,
you.
I wanted to ask you about how difficult it must have been for you to be a spectator during the Super Bowl because of your injury. Can't imagine how hard that must have been.
Yeah, it was definitely tough, watching them play. But, I'm glad. I'm happy for my brothers. They went out there, did their thing. I still get a ring. So, I'm excited about that. But it was actually a cool experience, the whole Super Bowl. It was dope. I was just glad I was a part of it, too.
Adam Beasley.
How did the Dolphins happen for you? How did this all come together? And it happened pretty quick.
Yeah, so once free agency started, the Dolphins were on me hard. And it was other teams that wanted me too, and I just felt at home with the Dolphins because I'm always in South Florida because I train out here during the off season. So I just felt wanted by the Dolphins. So and I'm excited to play for Coach Flores. So I can't wait.
Cam.
Well, you've played in a couple different defenses in your career, but I guess what do you feel like is your best fit on the D? Do you like playing five tech? Do you like to stand up? Where do you feel like you make your biggest impact?
First, I think I make my biggest as an edge rusher, but I'm versatile enough to do a lot of things. That's why Miami brought me in. I could rush inside, could rush outside. Just do my part to help the team win games. Is why I'm here.
Perk.
Hey, Emmanuel, I wanted to ask you about the coronavirus and a two-part question here. Number one, were you worried about it initially? And number two, when you heard that some NBA players got it, did it make you feel a little bit more vulnerable?
I wasn't worried about it when it first came out, but listening to the stories and talking to people about it, it just makes sense why people should stay indoors and try to avoid it because it's definitely scary. And even though I'm a healthy guy, I don't have a lot of respiratory problems, so it's just hard, looking at that. And people need to stay inside, for their health and their well-being for the rest of their family. So, but it's definitely hard, seeing that and seeing NBA players suffer from it. So that means anybody can get it. So, definitely just made me extra cautious now.
Steve Wine.
We're all finding different ways to do things right now. What do you think about using Zoom for interview sessions?
Well, this is definitely a first for everything, but I mean, it's cool. It's a good way to interact with you guys. If we can't be there in person, it's cool to meet you guys through, I guess, Zoom, because it's my first time using Zoom ever. So,
Armando.
So, Emmanuel, you talked about being excited to play for Coach Flores. What about him, leads to that excitement? What is it that really, attracted you to him and the Dolphins?
First of all, he's definitely a defensive coach. And, he inspires his players, and he came from the Patriots, so he knows how to win. And I'm just excited to come out here and do my part, help the team win. And I'm excited to get coached up by one of the best. So.
Adam.
Two-part question. One, you're in South Florida currently? And two, how are you going about staying in shape when everything's locked down?
Yes, I'm currently in South Florida, and I'm doing my best, try to stay indoors as much as possible. If I have to go out, I'll go out, grab some groceries. If I got to cook or something. But, yeah, I'm doing my best, doing push-ups, sit-ups, the regular stuff at home, the best I can do, try to avoid, social gatherings.
Cam.
Hey, Emmanuel, I know your season got cut short by the pec injury. Where are you in your recovery at this point, health-wise?
Well, I got cleared, about 4 or 5 weeks ago to do on-field activities now. And, that's what I'm just trying to do right now. Well, I can't really technically do it, but, I'm just trying to get on the bike, do some cardio work, just get my legs back on. And I'm just trying to stay safe, trying to avoid this corona stuff going on. I'm just, like I said, I'm just getting ready.
Hal.
Emmanuel, I wanted to ask you about one aspect of your game. You've had a lot of success batting down passes over the years. What do you attribute that to? What are you looking for when a play starts that might give you the opportunity to swat a pass down?
For me, it's more so just instincts, and you just got to feel the QB is about to throw the ball and immediately put your arm up. I also have some pretty long arms, so that definitely helps too. But yes, I feel like more as a feel thing to me. So.
Safid?
How do you plan on learning this defense, knowing that you may not have a lot of time to practice it or meet with the players and meet with the coaches, and what are some things you're watching? What are you watching on Netflix, Hulu, playing a lot of video games? How else are you keeping busy?
Well, I haven't really got the playbook or whatnot yet, and I'm just waiting on that. So as soon as I get that, I'm gonna get started learning the basics. But on my off time when I don't have nothing to do, I'll just get on the game. Probably play some Call of Duty on Xbox, play some Madden. And you sometimes watch some Netflix too. So just to buy time.
Cam?
Hey, man, well, I know you're from Nigeria. I wanted to ask you about your Nigerian roots and how often do you hear from people back home about what you're doing in the game and maybe, how you're being a role model for them?
Yeah, it's definitely tough, because they can't really watch me play. I guess they can watch online, but I know my dad is constantly posting stuff on Facebook about me, just interacting with my family back home. But it's cool. I mean, I was supposed to go down there this time, this off season, but the whole Corona stopped me from going down there. But yeah, but my dad posts a lot of stuff. I call them, they call me. We talk. They say I'm inspiring a lot of people. I just gotta keep going, keep doing the best I can, keep doing doing what I do. Just to help bring light to where they're at. So.
Now we're going to go to Travis with a question from a fan.
Hey, what's up, Emmanuel? Got a question here from Daniel Acosta. What are you most looking forward to this upcoming season?
Just doing my part to help the team win, and I'm here to rush the pass. I'm here to make this team better. We got a bunch of guys that we brought in this free agency, and we just ready to work. We just trying to put our head down and just keep working.
Joe Shad.
Emmanuel, I was just wondering if you've spoken to Shaq Lawson and if you know Shaq at all since you guys were in the same draft.
Yeah, I spoke to him a little bit, after I signed, and said, hope you're ready to work, because, we just kind of clicked. You say, yeah, I hope you're ready to work. We're just ready to get after it, to be honest.
Hal?
Emmanuel, tell me about Taekwondo. Do we all need to fear you?
Oh, can you repeat that?
Tell me about Taekwondo. I read that you're taking that up. Is that correct?
Oh, nah, I don't think that's me. But I mean, I do handwork like with gloves and like the hand speed and all that. But I don't really do Taekwondo.